wash your tears, wash these stains about your life. Got some fun with me and strap. Take this tide and these photos, baby. Drop your load, speaking in cold like an heavy, baby. Learn to forgive and stop stressing at the wash your tears, wash these stains about your life. Got some fun with me and strap. Take this tide and these photos, baby. Drop your load, speaking in cold like an heavy, baby. I'm sure you is, I'm stressing, man. Don't about you, but I'm tired stressing. Looking for my blessing. Everything is a life lesson. Like fuck, man. That's enough trying to send the rain. Little bit more than enough pain. I ain't shit go down the drain, but a real nigga gon' maintain. Lost hope, joys, even one of you. You can't promise ain't shit until it's the big doing you can't feel it. So when the real man was born here, started marching uphill. Little bit been time out. Make my man be house, rolling dice, trying to figure it out. Look my truth, the no one of them in view. You been just like who? Now when they call, I answer the phone like who? Where was you? When I was thinking, lost everything to my leg. Go down on the shoulder, you was in the turn like breaking no things. Make it bad was the last out. We'll see what happens last time. Wash your tears, wash these stains about your life. There's some pain in the stress. And these bottles make me drop your low, speaking it cold like it heavy, baby. Learn to forgive and stop stressing at the wash your tears. Wash these stains about your life. There's some pain in the stress. And these bottles make me drop your low, speaking it cold like it heavy, baby. Learn to forgive and stop stressing, baby. The Son of God rose out of concrete. Turn this up affliction, fire at my feet. Refined not like silver, but a new creation. You know, separation test from me. Promise coming, boy, you better sow your seed. I hope it ain't one side, so now I choke about weeds. There's a use for every club, watch your company. Take the road that's traveling, these corner streets responsibly. Aristocracy's atrocities become commonly hard to see, walking cornerly. Got you stumbling, buckling down the trail, about to be so robbery, looking for reciprocity. You reap what you so tread like it. The lie, boy, it's you believe. Lord bless them, ain't lying. Wash your tears, wash your stains about your life. Because I'm so pain in the stress.
And thug. All right. So we had homework, right? All right, we had homework going over the future tense, right? All right. Future tense. All right. See what y'all got, man. Who want to take a stab at Shawab? Okay, all right, get that sister hand. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like the game shows. Come on down. All right. Shazam. All right, so with Shawab, let's see which one I want you to do. Okay. And Shawab means to turn back, or to return. All right. I want you to do Hawa'a and Haya'a. All right. First, you're going to write the transliteration at the top, right? The English transliteration. Then you're going to write the Paleo. Then you're going to write the Assyrian. All right, no Swift. All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, we an interactive class. You know, I can teach all day, but, you know, you learn by what you apply, right? So the word that we're about to do is Shawab. Shawab means to turn back, or to return. Try one of these. Try one of these. I think that one might be running out. All right. Okay. Now do the she. You can do the she right here. All right, and then write phonetically how it sounds under it. All right, give that sister a hand. All right. Now, is this completely correct? You want to peek around the speaker? Is everything she wrote up there correct? Lie. All right. Real close. E. E. Right? Oh, yeah. E. All right. So, huh? What? Oh, yeah. Over here, too. All right. So, I know it may seem like something very minute, but in the paleo, it's very important to put the connectors there, right? Because this is how you know how to enunciate it, right? And how to pronounce the word, right? So other than that, everything is right. Okay. And she transliterated it correctly. He will return, right? Okay. Hawa'a Yahshua, right? Conjugation is the Yah at the beginning of the word that's showing action. All right. This was also correct, right? Haya'a the Shawab, right? So when you're dealing with she, you add a the to the beginning, and when you're dealing with he, you add a ya at the beginning. All right. Give that sister a hand. She did an excellent job. Excellent job. You know what I'm saying? All right. Who wants to do Ra'ah? Pick your weapon. Let's go. All right. So we did he and she already. Let's see. I don't want to make it too easy. Let me get you all or y'all, masculine and feminine, for Ra'ah. All right. So the next word that we're going to go over in the homework is Ra'ah. Ra'ah means to see or look at, right? She is going to do the transliteration for the future tense for y'all or you all. You know, we in Texas, we say y'all. You understand? For Ra'ah. Ra'ah means to see or look at. She's going to do the transliteration at the top. Then she's going to do the Paleo, then the Assyrian, and then the phonetic pronunciation at the bottom for both the masculine and the feminine. All right, and if anyone has any questions that you want answered during class, you can go ahead and type them in now. And as I'm getting into the lesson, I will go over them. No sweat. Want to use a different marker so it can be darker? Try this. We just gonna put this one aside. There we go. Okay. Boom. Let's see what we got here. All right. All right. Get that sister hand. All right. So she is conjugating and transliterating the word ra'ah, which means to see or look. The transliteration is you all will look or y'all will look. All right. Now, is what up here, is it 100? Is it correct? Is everything correct? It is. I did? That's what I said? You sure? I said, is it all? I said, is everything correct? Sure? No, that's correct. Well, everything right. Positive. Final answer. I would say yes. Get us his hand. Everything is correct. All right. So this is correct. All right. So it is you all will look or y'all will look for the masculine and for the feminine. All right. So it is a thumb thara right? When you're dealing with the future tense pluralization, you're going to add a th and a wa at the end. All right. When you're dealing with the feminine tense of it, it's going to be a thon yara'ana. Right. You're going to add a ya and a na at the end. All right. Give that sister a hand. That is absolutely correct. All right. All right. So I like to do the last one. You know what I'm saying? We always say phone a friend, or y'all can tag team back again. All right. So with Nathan, let's see. Give me I. Who wants to do it?
I will.
No sweat. Get that sister a hand. All right. And the thun means to give. All right. She's going to do transliteration in English, Paleo, Ancient Phoenician, Hebrew. And then she's going to do the Assyrian. And then she's going to do how it would sound. No sweat. What did I do with my green? Oh, here we go. All right. So, all right. So we did I, which is Anya. Okay. So is what she wrote on the board correct?
Kind of one kind say.
Oh, she said that. She said that with some authority. She knew it was right. Okay. All right. No sweat. No sweat. All right. So yes, what she wrote is correct. Give the sister a hand. All right. So the correct transliteration is correct. I will give, which is Anya Nathan. When it's I, you always put a at the beginning of the word. All right. So that was the homework. You understand? Now we're gonna get in to some real work. Yes, ma'am.
If I may, what about the Han and Nathana? Like how is that?
All right. Well, we can go over that after class. For time's sake, I got a lot of stuff to go over. All right. So so I was asked a question in Messenger, right? It's directly applicable to the lesson that we have today because you're going to need them in dealing with the qual stem. A young man asked me, how would you say something in Hebrew, right? But he was just using root words and not using the transliteration in context, using prefix and suffix. Today's lesson, we're going over the beginning of. Oh, that's good. That's nice, Black. All right, we're going over the qual stem. All right. All right. Well, before we get into that, I'm gonna write down. Oh yeah, I like this pen. Prefix. All right. Done it before. I'm gonna do it again. All right. I is I or I am. Ba as a prefix is in when it's at the beginning of a word. Da is do. Ha is the. Wa, of course, is and. Ya is he. Ka is as or like. La is to or for. Ma is of or from. Sh is whom, which, or pertaining to. And then the is thou or thee in reference to the word you. All right. So these are most commonly used prefixes. All right. We'll probably get into a little bit of that when we start breaking down the qual stem. All right. So, first thing. All right. So, a couple of definitions and things that you need to know. All right. Stem formations. All right. A stem formation is a formation of a verb, first and foremost. It indicates action. All right. And in that action, you have simple, stative, and causative. All right. Simple form, basic, speech, and then reaction to make it practical. All right. Okay. And then from these things, you learn if it is active, passive, or reflective. Why is this important? Right? The reason why this is important is because this is common conversation. In a common conversation, you have something that's simple, right? Okay. All right. Or when I say simple, a good example would be I'm picking up something, right? That's something that's simple or basic, right? Stative or speech is me talking about the thing that I'm picking up. All right. Causative is because I picked this thing up, something happened. All right. So because of these things, you have something that's active. The active is the simple, right? Me picking it up. All right. The passive is the speech. I'm talking about it, right? Passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You being sarcastic. You talking about something, right? And then you have reflective, right? You reflect on the action of you picking something up and you talking about it. Okay? So these indicate these. And all of these is context. Right? So this is how we start breaking down context. All right? And understanding what context is. Right? Which is also why these prefixes and then also the subject matter of what we previously went over, the aya, the I, he, she, you, they, them, you know what I'm saying? We, our, right? Is important because this lets you know, this gives you conjugation of the context and reference of what you're talking about. Okay? All right? Now, though it seems like a lot, it's not. I'm just giving you these terms or these definitions just for you to understand. All right? This is going to be made really, 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 really simple. Right? Okay. Now, I'm going to erase this right. I'm going to put it over here instead so I can write on this side. Shout out to Sister Kanana for the new markers. They live. All right. So we're dealing with the qual stem, right? What does qual have to do with? All right. So I'm gonna put right here simplest form of the verb. All right. So the qual stem is dealing with the simplest form of the verb. Okay. So the simplest form of the verb is basic action, basic speech, or a basic reaction. Okay. So cause and effect. By you doing this, this happens. All right. By you saying this, this happens. Okay. By your actions, this happened. It's literally that simple. Okay. So under this, you can put definitely spell that wrong. Cause and effect. All right. Okay. So that is the basis and simplest form of anything. All right. Make sure you got that. Let's see. All right. A couple other things I'm going to write on here. All right. So the simple action or basic action, right, is the mood, right? It sets the mood, right? Based off of how I move, it sets the tone, right? You know what I'm saying? If I pick something like this, I'm calm. If I throw it at you, it's aggressive, right? You understand? If I sleight of hand it, it's sneaky, right? So the simple or basic sets the mood, right? Okay, lets you, and then that action lets you know if that person's gonna be talking to you in a calm manner, an aggressive manner. You understand? Or just either way in between, right? And then whatever happens after that is a byproduct of these two things. It makes sense? All right. A plus B equals C. It's that simple. All right. Okay. All right. Y'all got this? All right. No sweat. I think I got room for. All right. I'm going to give you another term. All right. All right. Paradigm. All right. What is a paradigm? All right. A paradigm, depending on the verb form, there are two or three different ways of conjugating a verb. All right. So a paradigm, depending on the verb form, definitely missing a whole letter. All right, depending on the verb form. All right, whether it's simple, stative, or causative, you will have 2 or 3 different ways of conjugating the verb. That is the paradigm. All right. Notice a lot of terms I'm throwing out. It's going to make sense very simplistically very soon. All right. Make sure y'all got this. I'm about to erase this to make room so you can start seeing what we are talking about. Yes, ma'am.
There's no.
Hold on. Check. Here you go.
Sloppy, sir, if I may. There's no prefix for na.
For what?
Na. Na.
No, remember that's what we were talking about, right? So there's no feminine conjugation, right, on the prefix, right? So that's when we, in class, that's what we were talking about, right? So that's why on the U, when we're dealing with masculine or female, it was just the da at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Right. So because there's no prefix for male or female, right? There is on the suffix, but it's not on the prefix. All right. So because normally, when you're speaking, right, you're either speaking to a group of men or you're speaking to everybody, right? And when you're speaking to everybody, it doesn't matter who you're talking to, right? Because it's everyone. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman, dog, cat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in the room. You feel me? Right? Okay. All right. So everybody got this? I can erase it? All right, no sweat. All right. So we are going to do the word that we're going to use is qatal, which means to kill. All right. The first thing that we're dealing with is the perfect paradigm. All right. Let me do this. All right. So the first one that we're going to deal with is third person. This is going to be masculine, singular. So I like doing abbreviations. So the M is for masculine, S is for singular. All right. You have qatal. I might as well go ahead and just take both of these ends off. I'm going to be using both of them. All right. So the word itself is the conjugation for the masculine third person, which is he killed. I'm going to write the Hebrew over here. I'm only going to write it in the Assyrian, just for time's sake. All right. Next, we have the feminine singular third person, which is qua tall la. All right. Really? Oh yeah, let's put that right there on the first one. All right. So, which is she killed. All right. You add all right. So when you're dealing with feminine singular third person, right? You add a huh at the end of the word quatal. So it's quatala. She killed, right? And a lot of times when you're looking up words, right? The the feminine the feminine tense in most cases has a ha at the end of it, right? So if you want to write that in your notes, in most cases, not all cases, but in most cases, a case where it is not feminine is like the name Elijah, right? Which is Alahaya. Sorry, not so. No, it's Aliyah, right? Which is the the la, and the ya, and a ha at the end, right? All right, Aliyah, right? Which is Elijah in Hebrew, right? But that is a masculine name. All right. Okay. All right. The next one we're going to do is masculine singular second person. Like masculine and feminine. All right. All right. So when you're dealing with the masculine and feminine second person, quatal the, which means you killed, you add a the at the end of the word. Now, can anyone tell me, based off of our previous lessons, right? How will you know if the you killed is masculine or feminine if both of them have the at the end? Based off of our previous lessons that we've done. See, everything is leading up. Everything adds up, right? So what is you?
Sorry, sir, if I may, would it be a thumb if it's masculine or a thumb if it's feminine?
All right. So that's when it's dealing with a group.
Oh, you said just you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you all.
No, just you. This is you killed. And it's for masculine or feminine.
Sorry, if I may. It looked like he was pointing toward the thaw down there. The thaw, or if it's thou or thee. So it'll be a thaw.
Correct. Right? But the way that you would know the difference if you're dealing with masculine or feminine context, right? The person that it's talking about, right? So if I said ak, athakotaltha, brother, you killed, right? Okay. So I'm saying you, and the conjugation is for masculine or feminine, right? And the atha that leads into it is for masculine or feminine, right? But what gives you context is the subject matter of the sentence, right? Because this is a verb, right? The verb is dealing with the action, right? The basic action, to kill. So who killed, right? Okay, you killed. Who is the you? Is it a brother? Is it a sister? Who are you talking to? So this is what we're talking about. We're getting into learning context. Dig what I'm saying? All right, no sweat. All right, the next one that we're going to do is common singular first person, which is also masculine and feminine. All right. How do we know this? What is the word I in Hebrew from our previous lesson? Anya. Is Anya gender specific? No, it is not. All right. The only way that you know that it's gender specific is if you have context, is who is talking. All right. Okay. All right. So if you would notice something, it's starting to rhyme, right? Okay. So you killed would be a tha qatal tha, right? I killed would be anya qatal thaya. Remember, I told you like it's going to start rhyming, right? Because I mean, we are people. I mean, you know, shoot. Uh, give me a colloquialism that boys be rhyming. Man, see, I be saying them all the time, bro. When I'm on the spot, I can't even think of one. You feel me? Huh? Yeah, there you go, right, girl. You fine as wine. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like we are rhyming people, right? And we also are people in our saying use entendres and analogies. All right. What's the time we got? What time check?
8:39.
Oh yeah, we good. We gonna at least get all the way through the perfect paradigm before we get to the imperfect paradigm. I want to get to both, but we definitely gonna get through the perfect paradigm. All right. So the next one we're gonna do is masculine plural common second person. All right. All right. So now the masculine plural common second person is qatal thumb. Y'all killed, right? What would go before this? You all or y'all killed in a masculine sense. Get that sister a hand. You understand? So telling you starting wrong. So remember, so right here we had for you killed, it was a tha, qatal tha for you killed, right? For I killed, it was anya, qatal thaya, right? For you all killed, talking about a group of men, a thumb, qatal thumb, right? So it's letting you know that when you're conjugating the verb in the action sense, when you get to a certain point, it's going to carry on the context or the root of what you're talking about. All right. So if it's qatal thumb for you all killed for the masculine plural second person, what will it be for the feminine plural second person? Raise your hand. So if it's Qatar thumb, what would it be? Oh, got a brother in the back. Come on, man, get on the mic. Come on, Shamar.
So would it be a thumb?
Nah, you close. This is a thumb. So when you talk to a group of women, what do you say?
It's like your thumb.
Get that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man. Practicality. You know what I'm talking about? We make it applicable around here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Hold on 1 second. Somebody getting blown up. All right. Somebody had a question. Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, you good. Come. All right. So, where the black top at? Did it fall on the ground? Here they go. All right. So, all right, before we keep going down the line, just make sure that we got everything. All right. So, the masculine singular third person is exactly how it says, right? So, a majority of words, right, the root word is in a masculine sense. So, like you, for the people that's online, I just realized y'all couldn't see the whole doggone board. Why y'all ain't say nothing, man? All right. Okay. So, like you. All right. So, for whenever 9 times out of 10, every root word, right, is in a masculine sense, right? Okay. So the masculine singular third person is Qatal, which is he killed, right? The root word is in a masculine sense in majority of most cases, right? So the feminine singular third person would be Qatala, which is she killed. You add a her at the end. For the masculine or feminine second person, right? The only way that you would know it'd be masculine or feminine is by context, right? Because going into it, so right here, for Qatal, it would be Hawa'a Qatal, which is he killed, right? For the feminine singular third person, right, it would be Haya'a Qatala. See how it rhymes, right? Hawa'a Haya'a Qatala for she killed, right? For the masculine, feminine, singular second person, right, is Atha Qatal Tha for you killed. The only way that you know that it will be masculine or feminine is by the subject matter of the sentence. So it'd be like Ak Atha Qatal Tha, which is brother, you killed. All right? Or me saying Akwath Atha Qatal Tha, right? Which is sis, you killed. Okay? All right? That's the only way that you're going to be able to tell what context this you is talking about. Is it talking to a man or a woman? Okay? Because just by you saying you or the word that comes before the atha, you won't be able to tell if it's masculine or feminine. So you have to go to the subject, the noun of the sentence to get context. All right? So the next one, all right? The common singular first person, I, right? Whether it's masculine or feminine, right? is going to be anya quataltha, right? For I kill. The only way that you get context of that sentence is if in the previous sentence it stated the person's name. Like I said, Tazadak Amar, which is Tazadak said, right? Tazadak Amar anya quataltha. Tazadak said, I killed, right? That lets you know that this sentence is masculine because it's a man talking, right? Okay. Versus if it said Yapana Amar Anya Quataltha, right? Yapana, which is the sister, said, I killed, which would make it feminine because it's a woman talking, right? You got a question? All right, get it, brother, the mic.
Salaki, sir, if I may. As far as like our names go, how can you tell masculinity or femininity?
So again, the root of the word 9 times out of 10 is a masculine conjugation, right? So like prime example, what's your name?
Salaki, sir, if I may, my name is Qadash, sir.
What does Qadash mean?
Hunter.
Do women normally hunt? Right.
La, sir.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So the root word of any word 9 times out of 10 is a masculine conjugation. Now there are rare occasions where it isn't, right? Okay, certain words. Trying to think of one like off top that isn't one. Give me a second. One will come to me. I'll give you an example, right? But there are root words that are feminine, right? So like prime example, perfect, all right? So Malak is king, right? Kingdom is Malak-Wath, right? Which is the feminine conjugation of that word. But Malak-Wath is a noun, right? Even though it's a conjugation of the word Malak, right? Okay? So Malak-Wath is a noun and Malak is a noun, right? Malak-Wath is feminine because a king rules over a kingdom and a subject is feminine to the masculine. Dig what I'm saying? No sweat. All right? No sweat, brother. All right. So the masculine plural common second person would be a thumb quathalium, right? Right? So that's like me saying Akium. A thumb quathalium, y'all kill. All right? Or I can just say a thumb quathalium, right? Which is you all killed or y'all killed. Either or is correct, right? Shorthand, longhand. Same thing with Qatar Thun. You know what I'm saying? Aquathium. All right. A thun Qatar. All right. Or I can say a thun Qatar. It's the same thing. Y'all killed. Talking about a group of women. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be like, y'all prepared the food for the feast day. You know what I'm saying? A thon Qatar. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kill that shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? All right. So it can be literally like, you murking something or you knocking something out. You know what I'm saying? So you're learning how to say something. You know what I'm saying? I killed it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So we have this. Make sure you got this down. I'm gonna finish out the perfect paradigm. I think that's probably gonna be the end of it for today. Yeah, it is. All right. So y'all got all this down so I can move forward. All right, no sweat. How many more I got? I already got 2 more. All right, so I'll just erase the top 2. 2 more. Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. All right, next we're going to do the common plural third person. This is for masculine or feminine. Third person, M plus F. All right. These are good markers right here, boy. Sound like somebody at the door. All right. So the common plural third person in the masculine or feminine sense is Quatawa, which is we kill, right? So the word that will precede that is Anaknawa Quatawa, for we kill. Now you're seeing how the lessons are starting to merge together. They're building, right? You're starting to learn how to form a sentence, right? How you know that it's masculine or feminine? Because this is plural, I'm gonna say Akiyam, Anak Nawa Katawa, right? Well, I sound like a Native American, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Sound like I'm from Alabama. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The Tower of Power. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You did. You know what I'm saying? So Akiyam, Anak Nawa Katawa, we killed. Right? You add a wa to the end of it. You see how it's starting to rhyme. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like we natural rappers. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? All right. So the last one, all right, is common plural first person. It's like that's wrong. This is they kill. It's like forgive me. That's they killed. Yeah. All right. And this next one is we killed. Right? So it is also conjugated the exact same way with Anak Noah. All right. So you're going to add Noah at the end of Qatal. So Anak Noah, Qatal Noah, we killed. Akiyam, Anak Noah, Qatal Noah, we killed. Akwathium, Anak Noah, Qatal Noah, we killed. Right? This is for both masculine and feminine. All right. So your homework, right, is to do the perfect paradigm of the word hayak, which means to walk, right? Because it's so much, right? We're going to do one word, all right? And you just simply to write the perfect paradigm of hayak, which means to walk. Now, I want the conjugation in Paleo, ancient Phoenician Hebrew, and Assyrian Hebrew when you write it. Okay? And I want it written out just like this. So we went over today in the perfect paradigm. I want masculine singular third person, feminine singular third person, masculine singular second person, feminine singular second person. I want common singular first person, common masculine plural second person, common feminine plural second person, common plural third person, which is masculine and feminine, and common plural first person, which is masculine and feminine. All right. Those ones I'll take care of. And with that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to close out the class. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakathum to my brothers, and Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Ilathan, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to all my sisters. There we go. Done, done.